want to talk about this real quick before we get into this other more serious stuff. I want to talk about this Alec Baldwin situation real quick. It ain't really too crazy to talk about, but it's just interesting because it's like it's not
Very
something that happens.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, like crazy. But so Alec Baldwin, the actor, a lot of people, if you know, I don't think he's popular. He's one of the most popular actors, but he's not in a lot of common stuff of today. They was filming a new movie that's supposed to be coming out, and somehow someone switched a prop gun with a real gun. I don't even know why they would have real guns on a movie set, unless I don't know. But
Fucking bugging.
yeah, so someone, I don't know. I feel like somebody wanted this woman dead, but someone switched the prop gun with a real gun, and Alec Baldwin fired and accidentally killed this girl and seriously injured the actual director of the movie, who I guess was in the line of fire. And so yeah, it's crazy. So now Alec Baldwin's like a murderer, and that girl is dead. And why do I keep reading about this nigga in the Spider-Man movie? Anyway, and so, but it's something that has, from what I understand, is never ever happened as far as in movies. But so I want to ask y'all about it, or how y'all thought about it. Do y'all I couldn't think of no reasons, but could y'all see why a movie set outside of security would have an actual physical working gun on set? I don't get, sure? Especially these days with CGI and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably for certain scenes, maybe if the ammo was actually out, but even for detail like that, I feel like there's replicas of everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they needed a real gun on set. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. But even me saying that just sounds like an excuse because nigga, they fucking what's that shit called? They 3D print everything. You know what I'm saying? You can just 3D print, spray paint it, do whatever you gotta do. There's so many ways around that. So I can't think of any other reason.
I was gonna say
very unfortunate.
I was gonna say
yes, it happened to Brandon Lee. It happened to Brandon Lee, Casey.
I don't think it was a real gun. Was it a real gun? Because
yeah, nigga.
I'm looking at a prop gun. It's just these prop guns.
Yeah, but from what I read, it was a prop gun, but you can still put a live bullet in a
okay. They put a live bullet in there.
First they were saying it was blanks, but then someone reported that they yelled live gun on set. So if on a movie set, if they say live gun or they'll say prop gun. If they yell live gun, that means there's an actual bullet in the chamber of the gun.
Why would you have a live gun on it? I understand they want movies to be.
But I think maybe they didn't know there was an actual bullet in the real gun. I'm assuming that had to be the situation.
Who the fuck puts a real bullet in a real gun?
That's what I'm saying. So somebody want to go dead. Set.
Because what kind of sick person could you be? What the hell?
If we're shooting a movie, and I know that Clown films a scene where he is supposed to shoot you with a fake gun, right? And somehow a bullet ends up in this fake gun. Wouldn't that mean somebody clearly wanted you dead? Somebody knew, okay.
Yeah.
That's OD. That's crazy. The whole time I thought it was just a prop, you know what I'm saying, some kind of crazy mistake with a prop gun. Well, it is, but I didn't know it was a live bullet, a real bullet in there that killed.
Yeah.
I didn't really do my research on it, but I just thought maybe some tragic, crazy stuff happens with prop guns.
Nah,
because that's what I seen. It happened before, but
they was on some extra shit.
Putting a real bullet. They definitely need to investigate that. I don't know. Are they investigating?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah! What man? I seen the yellow tape around the movie set and all that. They not playing. They trying to figure out and get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure Alec Baldwin isn't going to be held responsible no type.
Yeah, he seemed very sincere, and I could only imagine the trauma he going through just from experiencing that.
That's crazy.
Realistically, though, if an actor, especially a good actor, were to kill somebody and didn't want us to believe that it was on purpose, couldn't they do it?
I guess.
I guess.
Will Smith wrote in his book that he just put out that he once really considered throwing his dad down a flight of stairs, he was going to kill him. And he wrote that when he did it, he thought to himself, man, I know, but I'd get away with it because the call that I would put into 911 would be the best acting I've ever done in my life. And niggas, who's going to believe Will Smith killed his dad? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy when you think about it. They're actors. They would fucking act,
That's wild.
That's scary to think about.
It really is. It's crazy. Also crazy Will Smith would admit that in the book. But let's see what it's in here. If we stated that a specific person who was in charge of the guns tried numerous times to to teach the actors how to use it. Well, okay, well, again, why would there even be?
Oh, wow. Yo, they going too far with trying to make these movies seem
Yeah,
real,
like,
bro. Like,
I'm like, thanks for teaching me how to use it, but do we need to use a real gun? Like, can't we just?
Can we like act like we're using the gun?
Yeah, like
actors.
niggas is not gonna really know.
Yeah,
Cause like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, when I was a kid and shit, I didn't even know, like, obviously, like, let's see if it's a close-up shot, obviously you're gonna want to see the actual, or get a shot of any finger pulling the trigger of a gun, then cut to a wide shot, So when I was a kid and shit, I didn't even think like they were actually pulling the triggers on whatever guns, whether real or fake, that they had. You know what I mean? Like,
they probably got to look into whoever was like really, really passionate about this damn whatever movie they were shooting. They got to look into that person because they probably was like, look, if he actually really shoots her, maybe she could still stay alive and it'll look extremely real. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to look into.
But she wasn't an actress. She was behind she was like a cinematographer or something. Yeah, she was like, which was weird too, because like, why are you even aiming at the fucking cinematographer? What? None of it makes sense. But I mean, I don't know. Because like even that, I'm like, why? If he was shooting, he had to have been shooting at a character, and that means he had to have been aiming at the character. How did the cinematographer get shot and not the character that he was aiming at?
Bruh.
Maybe in the cut it was meant for the nigga getting shot at the duck.
And I'm
know.
Maybe some shit like that.
And I'm looking here. It said the director was injured too.
Yeah, he was injured too. That's the weird shit. Yeah, like how does two people behind the camera get injured and no actual actors get injured? That's crazy, but I don't know.
It's starting to sound like bad directing.
They might want
to be like, nigga, make sure you shoot that way.
But again, I guess they can start. Oh, it's a fake guns regardless, so we good. You know what I mean? But shit,
they may need to leave the live bullets and anything close to a real gun away from movie sets, bro. That's all.
And bro, and then like yesterday or the day before, like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock made an official announcement that on none of his movie sets anymore will they use real guns. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? This whole time,
so y'all was using real guns?
Yo, what?
In all these Fast and Furious movies.
Niggas is out here using real guns.
He's out here going bah, shooting right past the director's ear and shit.
Yeah, right. I'm shooting movies with y'all niggas using real guns around me. What the hell? I didn't use real guns.
Just make sure you shoot that way. We be good. It's gonna be a dope shot.
But case even with the sex scenes, 9 times out of 10, especially these days, the Hollywood sex scenes are simulated in some type of way. You get what I mean? Like they're not all the time. Is it two people actually having real sex? Or
it's a lot of times they wearing like some kind of strap on, because sometimes you see it where it's like keeping them from actually having sex, but it looks like they're
a thing on them. Yeah. But like you say, he probably was aiming at the camera because it was showing it from the victim's point of view. And I was thinking that too. But again, even for that, not only do you not obviously need to use a real weapon, you technically don't even really need to pull the trigger. You get what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I mean? You don't need to, because you could even use CGI or even a blast effect if you want to be practical to get that blast on the camera of the gunfire. But you don't need to really shoot. You'd shoot the camera. Like, especially if it's right.
But detail is so important, and as far as like making things look so real. So I mean, it's probably why they get shots of people firing the real guns and shit. I think but then nobody's actually getting hit.
I feel like they just go too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they took it too far.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways they can make things look realistic without possibly harming people. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like in the movie industry, I feel like some people probably take it like way too far. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even in the industry, and I feel like I know that.
Yeah, for sure.